Hey, welcome back to another video. This is Luke with Stewart Motoring, and today we are in the back garage getting ready to replace these old, worn out, and crappy windows that are currently in the garage. So we've got some nice new windows I went ahead and bought. They're right there, already sized perfectly to make it an easy install into the original window slots. So really, we're going to go ahead and start demolition on this one. We're going to tackle the little one first. So start removing all of the trim around the window and see how this goes. I've never installed a window before, but definitely needed. I'll do some close-ups of how these have pretty much failed. Okay, so this window isn't the worst. I've got some Halloween decorations there, but it's actually not too bad. A lot of bugs there, but the fitment on these back ones here are really bad. They don't even close all the way at the top, and you could just see all of the bugs that are trapped in there. You can actually see outside, and you can see where it's rotted away. This framing here, all of this framing is all wet because these windows never closed fully, and so that's part of the reason I'm gonna go ahead and replace them. It's kind of like the first step in renovating this garage to be a bit more workable to work on cars. We want to put new windows in it, insulate it, drywall, those types of things. So the windows are kind of the first step in that, and we're gonna go ahead and tackle them. So I'm gonna get you guys on a time lapse while we rip apart this trim here, and then hopefully get these windows out pretty easy. Area is clean enough to work. So first thing, we're going to take off the trim here that's around the window frame. On this side and the outside there's wood frame or wood trim, so we're going to get that off and then see how hard it is to actually get this window frame out. So put you guys on a time lapse and start working on it. All right, so we got the window out pretty easy. Just nails and screws on that flange there, and came right on out. So we've already test fitted the new window, and the hole is a bit too small. We're gonna have to make it bigger side to side. So that's gonna cause a little bit of extra work here, but ultimately there's nails that are coming up from the bottom through these boards and probably down from the top. So I'm gonna need to use a Sawzall to cut those nails, which is the best idea I can think of in order to scoot that over some more and then remove some of this trim. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut those nails and get those 2x4s opened up so we can get this new window in, which is a bit wider than that opening.
Ta-da!
is. Fits now. So now that it fits, we'll go ahead and use some shims to make sure it's level, but we also have some flashing tape to put on the wood surrounding it. And then of course silicone when we put the window in, but we're going to use the flashing tape now. Alright, starting to run out of daylight, but I got the window flashing in. Use the heat gun because it's a little chilly out to promote the bond, and looks good. So now we're going to use the silicone and put it around the window and get it screwed in. Shouldn't be too hard. Alright, it's the next day and we got the window installed. Looks really nice. It's pretty easy. I just got done siliconing around that outer edge on the outside, so that's all sealed up, and then a trim piece would go around, trim wood is going to go around the perimeter of the window. So take a look at it from the inside. There it is, nice and level. Used a shim while I was screwing it in. But yeah, it's gonna work really nice. Oh, it's at the top. Works really nice. Got the screen. This is really easy to operate. Great addition. So next, we're gonna go ahead and start working on those two back ones. Okay, so we had a little bit of rot on the window frame, and so that's where I've got the excess cut off, and then a little bit of rot on the 2x4ing there. So I'm going to replace most of that, some of it, I'm not sure exactly yet. I've already got this piece of paneling cut out to replace this. So yeah, ran into a little snag with some rotted wood, but gonna work through it and then get back to putting in the windows. Alright, well that was pretty much a disaster. You see we got the window in now, but basically I had test fitted the window on the inside of the garage, but I did not, like a dummy, test fit on the outside, and it didn't fit after I put the silicone on. So I was running around sanding and cutting more to get it to fit, but now it fits. Just needed a little extra sanding, but now it's in there, and now we'll go ahead and install this this other window. But here's a close-up of after all the work. Alrighty, so we got the windows installed, and I just finished putting silicone around the perimeter of the windows, so that's all sealed in. And now the only thing left to do is to put the trim around the windows and do some painting, but mainly the trim that goes around the entire window. But I'm not going to be doing that in this video, mainly because I don't have a miter saw to do the nice 45-degree cuts. So I'm going to have to go pick one up and possibly wait till Black Friday to do that, because I'm cheap and I want the best deal. But since it's sealed up, we shouldn't have any issues with rain getting in. I think the trim pieces are mainly just for looks, but I'm still going to try and get them up as soon as possible. All right, well, I hope you guys liked that little video of us starting the improvements on the back garage. First thing with the windows, and overall it went pretty good. Kind of took like the whole weekend, but it was on and off, and I've never done this before, and especially replacing some of that rotted wood took a lot of time. So that's going to be it for this one. I'll see you in the next one.